Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Salem. And tonight's question comes to us from Insomniac Forever. And Insomniac Forever asks whether it is possible, by having long-term bad feelings for another person, for those feelings to manifest in a way that is harmful to the other person, and whether this would incur negative karma even though it were unintentional. And my answer to this is that it is certainly absolutely possible for such a thing to happen. What would be required, however, are certain specific circumstances. I would not think that it would normally happen in such a way. However, if the long-term bad feelings are sufficiently focused and sufficiently long-term, then yes, they could possibly manifest. And also, if the person toward whom those hard feelings are held is open to receiving that negative influence either through fear of the person who holds the feelings, guilt for some reason that they may be harboring, perhaps love for the feeling, or some other opening within their own spirit that would allow it to come into them. I do not personally believe that unless they were open to it in one of these ways, which of course are not conscious, but I do not believe that if they did not have that opening, that it would manifest. Now, I do want to emphasize, people often talk about the importance of thought and how thought will manifest, and it is certainly true that thought does manifest, as does emotion. However, it's not stray thoughts or stray emotions that manifest. In order to manifest, it requires a certain amount of focus and a certain amount of longevity of that thought or feeling. If stray thoughts manifested, we'd have all won the lottery many times over. However, when thoughts are focused and long-term, when emotions are focused and long-term, then yes, they can manifest in a number of different ways. It's also important to remember, going back to that initial question of hard feelings toward another, not only could those thoughts and emotions manifest in a way that could potentially harm the other person, but they could also, much more likely, harm the person who's holding them by manifesting negatively within them. Now, having said that, the second part of the question is, would this lead to bad karma, even though it was unintentional? And the answer is, as I've said before in the vlog, I believe that karma works through attachment. And so the very fact of holding those negative energies, those negative feelings and thoughts, is in fact a karmic attachment. And until you can release it, you will be bound to that situation. Until you can learn the lessons of the situation, until you can let go of it, you essentially do have a karmic attachment. And it's not necessarily because you've done something, but it's because you're holding on to it, you have attached yourself to it. So those are my thoughts on that, and I hope you find it helpful, and until next time, may you blessed be.